Hey boys, what's going on? It's Mercy here, and I'm bringing you guys my first ever story time video, and I'm real excited to do this video. I've been talking about it for a really long time, contemplating what story to tell first, and you know, I have so many different funny and fucked up stories and stories where I've gotten in trouble, you know, like in high school, out of high school, like in my job, like just like in real life, like all over the place. So honestly, I feel like my life is like some kind of like comic book, and every day I just flip the fucking page and there's just like another joke that just comes along. So we're gonna start sharing them all with you, and I'm real excited to start this. So let's get it, boys. Alright, so the first story that we're going to tell is from my junior year pep rally. And me and a bunch of my buddies were walking out of the school, and we're contemplating not even going to this pep rally because nobody likes pep rallies. They're so fucking dumb, like completely. So we didn't even want to stay, but we're like, alright, I guess we're just going to have to stick it out. Maybe we'll end up sneaking out or something anyway. There's so many teachers around, we couldn't get away with it. So we're walking up there, and the whole crowd is like so loud. Everybody's like screaming. You know, you got the music playing, like the cheerleaders going, everybody's screaming. We had like 600 kids in our school. It was a pretty big school. So all the stadium, like all the bleachers are filled, and during this time in September, this was when the fucker right in the pussy guy on the news years ago was big, and like that was like the joke of the time. Everybody knew who he was. Like it was recent, you know what I mean? So we're sitting in the bleachers, and all of my buddies, including myself, were screaming fucker right in the pussy just because it was like hilarious, you know, and everybody like was laughing, and you know, we were just dumb and stupid at the time. So my buddy, we're gonna call him John because he's the main character of this story. He goes, alright boys, on 3 we're all gonna scream it at the same time really loud. And we knew we were gonna get in trouble, kind of, but it was still gonna be funny. So he goes, all right, and right as he's saying this, though, I had like a horrible feeling like in my stomach, and I was like, ooh, like I know something really bad is just about to go down. So like in my head, I was like, oh, I ain't gonna say it then. So he goes, all right, on 3, 1, 2, 3, and only like 4 out of like my 8 buddies that are in a row end up screaming it. They scream it so loud, and boys, I shit you not, as he says 3, our vice principal on the football field is in front of the entire school, goes, alright everybody, quiet down. There's silence. You can hear a fucking pin drop. It's so quiet. And the split second afterwards, my 4 buddies scream, fucker right in the pussy. And boys, when I tell you, the entire school, the whole marching band, cheerleaders, all the fucking athletes on the field, all the administration, everybody looked at all of us. And I'm like, oh my god, we're all getting in so much trouble. Like no, we're in deep shit. So like I have my head down, and like I'm trying to act like I don't know what they're talking about. All my buddies have their heads down. I look over, they're all like acting like they're not doing anything. The vice principal goes over, and it's still like dead fucking silent, 100%. And he's like, John, get down here. I don't know how he knew that it was John. I mean, I know that he saw John do it, but he like just knew that John was the ringleader of it for some reason. He just, you know, like those adults just, I don't know, they just know everything, I guess. So he was like, John, get down here. And John's like, who? You're talking to me? Why? And he was like, John, get down here right now. So like, he comes walking down, and like I'm talking to him, and I'm like, bro, like, you're about to get in so much trouble, dude. And like John was already in trouble at his house from like his parents. He was already in trouble at school. Like I'm pretty sure he might have been in trouble with the law. Like this kid was like really going downhill, and he was about to get in so much trouble. He was like, yeah, bro, I can't do it. He was like, I can't do it. And I'm like, well, what does that mean, bro? And he just starts walking down, doesn't say a word. He starts walking down. He hops the fence, gets like right in front of the vice principal, and the man starts running. Boom, he's just fucking gone. And everybody, like all of my boys are like, go John, go! And he's fucking running as fast as he can. They have like security officers in like these yellow uniforms running over, and he's just like weaving around all of them, and he just runs across the entire football field out of the parking lot. And John lived like 3 blocks up, so we're like, oh my god, John is like gone, bro. He actually got away. So we're sitting there like in disbelief that John just ran away from the entire school. So we're like, oh my god. And the vice principal comes up, tells us how like we're all disrespectful and how we're all gonna get in trouble afterwards, but they weren't gonna do anything about it right now because they had to worry about John. So about like 20 minutes goes by, and the pep rally, they kind of ended it short. Like, it was supposed to be like an hour and a half long. I think it was like 35 minutes or something. So like it's towards the end of the pep rally, and I called John and I'm like, yo John, what are you doing right now, bro? Like, what's going on? And he's like, I hear him, he's like out of breath. I could tell the man has been running for 20 straight minutes. like he didn't slow down not one time. He's like out of breath. He's like, I just got here and I'm around the corner of my house and there's fucking cops at my house. I'm like, oh my god, John, you're in so much trouble, bro. I was like, dude, you're so beat. Like, I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, you gotta go home. And he's like, I don't know if I could go home. And I'm like, John, just go home, buddy. Like, you gotta just go home. You can't. Like, so he hangs up the phone and he went home, and like, obviously he didn't get in like legal trouble for that one, but like he got suspended from school like 3 weeks into school already. And like he did something like a couple days before that got him into more trouble. His mom like almost sent him to some fucking military camp. Like, RIP to John, man, because that man was a fucking warrior. Like, he was always wilding out on some crazy shit though. Like, great guy, but he had a wild heart. I love him. So unfortunately, I don't really talk to anybody that I go to high school with, so that's why I'm changing the names. So nobody's going to be able to tell unless they click on the video and they know who I am. Then I guess I'm a little fucked. But either way, I haven't talked to anybody in years, so it's all good, boys. So I hope everybody enjoyed that first story time video, and we definitely got so much more. I can literally sit here for probably 2 hours and just sit here and talk behind the camera and record a bunch of these videos. So if you guys do enjoy them and you want to see more videos, please leave a like, give me a comment, tell me something that I can do better. You know, I'm always looking for improvements. Any kind of criticism, it doesn't bother me. I really just want to grind this out. I want to get good at this. So boys, just let me know. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. And at the end of the video, I'm going to post a nice, cute little clip other than the clips that I hit in this gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much. It's Mercy out.